they would be stoned to death for working. Remember the guy picking up sticks on any Sabbath, or was it a high Sabbath, or a holy day? Okay, but now because of the grace of Yeshua, and don't get it wrong, we still have laws. This is a law, but because of the grace of Yeshua, we have time to have understanding and get it right, and not to be taken advantage of. Grace is not to be taken advantage of. Okay, read.
And ye shall do no work in that same day, for it is a day of atonement.
Is the day of what?
A day of atonement.
Read.
To make an atonement for you before the Lord your God.
Read.
For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted.
So your soul being afflicted again is not eating or drinking. Read.
And that same day he shall be cut off from among his people.
He should be what?
He shall be cut off from among his people.
Now that you know this, this is a day that you have to make an atonement. Okay? Read.
And whatsoever soul it be that doeth any work in that same day, the same soul will I destroy from among the people.
Yes, grace comes into that. Read.
Ye shall do no manner of work. It shall be a statute forever.
For 2 days.
Forever.
For 4 days.
Forever.
For till 1920.
Forever.
To 2010.
Forever.
Forever is forever. Okay? So if we have people out there, you know, in Christian doctrine who have no understanding of this, and said this is done away, and say they follow the Bible, you're totally out of order. You're wrong, because this says forever. Okay, we got one more scripture. Read.
And it shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your souls in the 9th day of the month at even, from even unto even.
So even unto even, the beginning of the day starts in the evening, not when you wake up and go to work in the morning. Okay? So this is going to begin tomorrow evening, Thursday evening, when the sun goes down. That's when you begin your fasting. Okay? Read. What verse you at?
At 33. I gotta finish 32.
Read.
And it shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your souls in the 9th day of the month at even. From even until even shall ye celebrate your Sabbath.
All right, that's it.
No, it's deeper than that, though.
You want to get okay.
Go to Isaiah 58.
Isaiah 58.
This is a key high Sabbath right here.
You read it?
Yeah, this is a very, very key high Sabbath that we got coming up. And this is the day that the Most High set back in the day when they did it. They would all afflict their souls, and all their sins would be blotted out that they committed through the whole year. Well, we know Christ came and died for this, but this is still to atone for sins. So also on this day, you're not supposed to really do any of your pleasures on this day.
Right.
So let's get it. Isaiah 58 and 13. Because you are afflicting your soul, you're denying yourself of all pleasure that your body wants. Go ahead, Isaiah 58 and 13.
Isaiah 58 and 13. If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath, from doing thy pleasure on my holy day.
If thou turn away thy foot from thy Sabbath, from doing pleasure on my holy day. This is the only one that you're not supposed to do your own pleasures on. None of them. Go ahead.
And call the Sabbath a delight, the holy of the Lord honorable, and shall honor him, not doing thine own way.
Not doing thy own way. So that means you ain't supposed to be, even the TVs, all of this stuff supposed to be out of here on this day. On this particular Sabbath, all that stuff's supposed to be out. Go ahead.
Nor finding thy own pleasure, nor speaking thy own words.
See, you're not supposed to be doing nothing. You're not supposed to be on the phone. Ooh, child, none of that. Go ahead.
Then shalt thou delight thyself in the Lord, and I will cause thee to ride upon the high places of the earth, and feed thee with the heritage of Jacob thy father, for the mouth of the Lord has spoken it.
So if you do this, if you have been fallen out of line some kind of way this year or any time, this is the day to make an atonement for it. Tomorrow night is the day to make an atonement for everything that you have been doing, or might have fell off and did. This is the time to do it, the Day of Atonement. That's what this day is about. It's about afflicting the soul and denying it of everything that you crave. You know what I'm saying? So we getting on Facebook and all that stuff, TV out, because you got to afflict the soul. But like Free said, if this is your job or something like this, you have grace on it. But like personal things, it's a wrap.
Right.
That's it on that.
All right, so that's it on that. And I guess I want to say Happy Atonement to, to those. All right, our next thing is about, and also we're still going to open up for questions to those who want to log in. All right, we're not going to do that, but again, we have a brother coming up who's going to do some about hydrated food and preparation for hydrated food for the future. Okay, for the famine that we know is coming according to the scriptures. All right, so we're going to talk about Ahch Rapayaahla. Now, recently, within the last couple of weeks, Ahch Rapayaahla went to the Jewish people in Jerusalem. And go ahead and explain it, bro.
Let me say that name. Ahmadinejad.
Ahmadinejad. Go ahead and explain it, bro.
Oh, he sat down with the Jewish people, not the Zionist ones, but the Jewish people.
That's Sephardic or something.
Yeah. So he's saying that he basically is ready to bring the end of days. So the Muslim world is waiting on a guy called the Mahdi.
Mm-hmm.
They're not waiting on Christ, the Messiah. They're waiting on the Mahdi. And they think that the Mahdi is the one, and Christ is just there to help them. So the only way that the Mahdi will come out of the well that he's supposed to be in is for the world to be in great chaos. It's got to be complete Armageddon for him to come out. So Ahmadinejad knows his part in prophecy, or his country's part in prophecy, so he feels that he has to be the one to get this thing started. So he's steadily saying that I'm going to wipe the little Satan, which he calls Israel, and the big Satan, which he calls America. So he says he's got to wipe those two places off the face of the earth, so he can bring their supposedly Messiah out, the Mahdi. So he's at work fervently trying to bring this dude out, which we know is not going to happen.
Right.
But he's just stirring up the Medes and the Persians to come out. This is what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
You got something?
Yeah, we're gonna go to the Book of Enoch, and to show that this clip we're about to post matches the scriptures. Let me get that for a second for you. It matches scriptures, and for anybody who wants to look at this and can't get this clip, you can find this on YouTube. It's called NTEB. Ahch Rapayaahla says, "We are ready for the end of days," and just put that into your search engine on YouTube, and you can pull the meeting up, which happened a couple weeks ago. All right. So I'm going to post that to those who are logged in, so they can see that, and we're going to show you that we're close, and it matches scriptures. Okay. Now, we're not saying that we are going to destroy America, okay? Because we know some people are like, oh, you guys sound like terrorists. No, we're bringing out the scriptures and showing you the current events. We're showing you the current events of what's taking place in the Bible. We know that America will be destroyed by the Most High. We know this. We don't have to do anything. We're just going to sit back and let the Most High do his thing. Okay? But yet, some of us will still be called terrorists and all kinds of bad names because we bring in our scriptures in the Bible. We sounding the alarm. We're ringing the bell. We're blowing the horn. And we will be persecuted for that. Shalom. All right, so we're going to, that link I just showed you, we're going to get something on it. You want me to read? You want to read it? You want to read it?
This is Book of Enoch, chapter 47, verse 2. In those days the Holy One who dwells above in heavens shall unite with one voice and supplicate and pray and praise and give thanks and bless the name of the Lord of spirits on behalf of the blood of the righteous which have been shed, that the prayer of the righteous may not be in vain before the Lord of spirits. Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
That they may have justice, that they may not have to wait forever.
All right, hold that. Let's get this real quick. So we know that we don't have to wait forever. Why? Let's go here. Let's precept that through 5. Read 5 for me. That's
the Book of Enoch, chapter 56, verse 5.
Read.
In those days the angels shall return and gather together and throw themselves to the east, to the Parthians and to the Medes.
See that? Keep going now. Ahmadinejad is considered a Mede. Read.
They shall stir up the kings so that a spirit of unrest and disturbance will come on them.
So if you look at this conversation, the meeting that they're having with the Jews, you can tell by his action, by his voice, what he's saying, that he's been stirred up by these angels. Read it again.
They shall stir up the kings so that a spirit of unrest and disturbance will come on them, and they shall drive them from their thrones, that they may rush out like lions from their lairs, and as hungry wolves among their flocks.
All right, you see that? Now, let's get one more scripture on that. Let's go to Isaiah 13 and 17. All this is prophecy that's spoken about in the Bible. All right, this is prophecy. Read 13 and 17 of Isaiah.
Isaiah 13 and 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it.
So, America is not going to buy their way out of this one. This is coming from the Most High. This is going to happen. Okay? Read.
Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb, and their eyes shall not spare children.
Read.
And Babylon.
And who?
And Babylon.
Read.
The glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldeans, excellency shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
All right, that's it. All right, so when you see this link, you're going to know that these scriptures are being fulfilled. And I showed you in the past, Quab and I showed you in the past that the Euphrates rivers is dried up. And that and most definitely all you have to do is go to Revelation 16 and 12. And it'll show you that the Medes, by the Euphrates rivers drying up, that the Medes are making their way over. It's that time. Okay? That's the 6th angel. Okay? You can read that in Revelation 9 and also Revelation 16. Very good. All right? All right, the next thing we're going to go to before we get to the brother, Rapayaahla. Rapayaahla, and I'm worse with names. Any Quab could tell you that. Barakapah, when I messed up. We